Hello, Instagram. I had a really good idea around just a fun exercise that you guys could try to really develop your imagination and become a vibrational match for your desires. Because as you know, with manifestation, in order to manifest whatever you want, you need to become a vibrational match for it. And I think that can be very vague, and sometimes it's like, well, how do I do that? So I have a very concrete exercise for you guys today to try it out. So basically, to begin, you do want to have an idea of like what your dream life looks like. So that would be your first step, but I'm just gonna move on over to the next step, which is you're gonna take a piece of paper and put it in half down the middle and write out a list of like all the things that you do throughout the day that are kind of like the basic activities. Like you wake up, you get dressed, you're working out, maybe you're getting ready, you're driving to places, you're going to work, you're cooking dinner, there's a bedtime routine, etc. And I think it's important to remember that regardless of how far we get or wherever we end up in terms of like our dream life, is those basic activities are going to remain the same. Like you're still going to get up, you're still going to like get dressed, you're still going to cook. Possibly, I won't. I'm never going to cook probably, but you're still going to do those basic activities. So we're going to use these to trigger as kind of like a mental trigger to remind us to really step into our dream life. So first I want you to write a list on one side of the page. What are all the basic activities that you do every single day in terms of just, the basics? And then on the other side of the page, I want you to write down how you would feel or what would be different about your life when you're doing these daily activities in your dream life. So if it's like your dream life, dream body, whatever it is, just get really clear on how you'd be doing them differently or what would feel different about them. So for example, like for me, my morning routine is like waking up, getting dressed, doing some journaling and meditation, going for a walk. And so this is kind of what I've been doing. And like in my dream life, how that would be different would be like, okay, when I wake up, I would be in like my dream mansion on the ocean. And like when I get dressed, I'm getting dressed in my beautiful walk-in closet, just feeling like so happy and so excited. And when I'm journaling and meditating, I'm out on the balcony, like from the French doors, from my office that I can like see so clearly, overlooking the ocean. And when I'm out for a walk, I'm walking with my like adorable little puppy that I'm so excited about. So what this does, like this is how you really dive into like the delusional manifesting. And I say that in the best way because this is such a powerful tactic, because you are like, instead of waking up and feeling like, oh my God, like this place is too small, we have no room, we need to move, and then getting dressed and being like, I have no closet space, there's no room, like I can't even fit all my clothes here. Instead of being in like frustration or lack or scarcity, you're immediately shifting into becoming a vibrational match for your desires. And this is so powerful and just like so applicable to anything that we're doing all day long. It doesn't matter. You don't need to spend any money to do this technique. You don't need to like change anything to do this technique. You just need to employ a little bit of imagination, and it will change everything, because when you're living in that state, you're a vibrational match for your desires, like I said. So this method can absolutely change your life. You're going to be in such a different state when you're doing all of those things, and it's so powerful and it's really fun. Like it just changes how you're showing up. It shifts your energy. And I talked about this in the manifestation experiment this morning, how like even if your life right now is nowhere near where you want to be in like the next year or so, you can still step into that vibration. Like you can still, let's say you're going to a job that you hate right now, but your dream is to work from home. You can still pretend when you're driving to work that you're driving to the airport to fly off to a magical destination and work from anywhere. You can pretend while you're at work that, like, how would it feel if I was working on my own business, and what would I be creating, and what would I be so excited about, and where would I be working from? Like, right now I'm in quarantine and I'm working from bed, but in my mind, I'm actually working from like my beautiful office that I've created that has like this wall of books and like all these different aspects that I have like totally in my mind, and it just completely shifts the energy while I'm working. And it's just like a fun way to start manifesting. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's very applicable. If you just make a list of kind of like all those daily exercise, like all the daily activities that you're doing, and then how would those shift? What would be different about them? How would you feel different in your dream life? And start using your imagination to apply that day to day. Hope you enjoy that exercise. See you guys later.